Hey there again, it is Sean from QDS, and today's question is ITM adoption right for your institution? Today, many banks and credit unions are facing tighter margins, staffing challenges, and increasing customer expectations. So could ITMs be that transformative technology to move you forward, or just another costly implementation? Today we're going to talk through 10 considerations to think about as you're considering, is ITM adoption right for your institution? The first thing to consider is many of you have large branch networks with high staffing costs, and you're looking for ways to reduce your cost of operations by implementing new technology without losing the personal touch that makes you unique as a community-based institution versus the mega banks. Secondly, ITMs truly reduce that cost, with an average cost per transaction at the teller line today ranging between $4 and $8. In the ITM world, a typical transaction cost looks like 75 cents to $1.25. ITMs are able to handle the mundane transactions that make up the majority of transactions that you're dealing with at the branch. So deposits, withdrawals, payments, things that are typically handled today by a human can be done in self-service, which will improve your efficiency, allow a greater access of hours with which to access those transactions, and allow it to be the most convenient for your customers and members to get banking done. ITMs can also be a great solution for the real estate challenge. It may allow you to consolidate branches. It may allow you to launch into new markets at a lower cost basis. It may allow you to get your brand presence into areas and markets that you have not been traditionally able to afford to get into, and really grow your customer base by hunting more with a rifle than a shotgun as you approach markets. With the increased pressure on fee structure, things like overdraft fees, NSF fees, and other fees that have helped drive bottom line performance for your institution, as those have been whittled away, it continues to increase pressure to drive that operational efficiency. So being able to migrate more of those transactions to self-service through a program like ITMs and increase the hours in which you can accomplish those transactions, it becomes a win-win not only for your consumer, but also for you as an institution to drive operational efficiency. ITMs can also allow you to implement a strategic staffing model. So it's not that people need to go away, it's that we need to drive our people to do better tasks, more revenue-producing tasks like deepening member relationships, cross-selling customers, and getting a greater share of overall wallet. So as branches move from transaction centers to advisory centers, we want to supercharge that staff to have those in-depth conversations and not have to deal with the mundane transaction piece that can be handled efficiently and effectively by technology. When ITMs are done well, they are also a confidence builder. So it's not just about having flashy technology, it's about reliability and day in, day out, hour in, hour out. The ability to do fast and accurate transactions across more hours is going to continue to build trust and convenience with your consumer base. Another great benefits of ITMs is really modernizing the drive-thru experience. Many of our clients have been stuck with the tube systems, and you've got the awful back and forth. The member hasn't signed the check, or it sits in the branch for a little bit because someone's working both the drive-thru and the front line, and so, or maybe they're talking on the speaker that no one can really hear what they're saying back and forth. So ITMs are really a way to modernize that experience. If a video teller is needed, they come across in video, and it creates that more personal interaction versus having to deal with less reliable tube systems, passing pens back and forth, really making that overall experience fast, efficient, and over greater hours with which you can handle those transactions. Many of you may be in a blessed spot where you're looking to offer expansion, and ITMs are a key way to expand into new markets, test several locations, and as those locations show promise, you can then backfill in with micro branches or full branch support, depending on your model, but it makes you more likely to be in the right spot in a market or determine if a market is a good market for you to be in or not with a minimal cost impact. With the average branch cost continuing to go up between $2 and $4 million, it costs you roughly $100,000 to maybe $125,000 to deploy a freestanding ITM with a beautiful canopy that's going to give you that branch-like feel with a greater hours of service and really allow you to plant your flag in a market and see, can we drive growth in that market? Beyond just the cost savings, ITMs and ITM infrastructure brings you flexibility. So whether it's weather or anything that's driving staffing challenges around moving people around to make sure that your customers or members can be served, ITMs offer that strategic flexibility that allows you to expand, offer more hours in more geographies with a flexible back end that really promotes the ability to be there even if your staff is unable to make it to the branch. So whether you're in a hurricane storm area or you get a lot of snow and ice, ITMs are there day in, day out to provide that transaction support you need when your people aren't safe making their way to the location to serve. So my call to action is this. If you are one that is looking to build a flexible, efficient branch network with extended hours of service, really supercharging your existing staff to drive greater wallet share and improved customer experience, then ITMs may be a worthwhile investment, and you just have to make sure you pick the right partner. QDS would certainly love to be that partner and walk you through if ITMs are a good fit or not. So give us a shout.